and that is laid out 10 hostages for each additional day. We should talk about the caveat here, though, and the challenge for Hamas. Hamas does not know where all of the hostages are because there were other organizations inside Gaza that brutally kidnapped people.
Do you remember I told you the plan of those filthy Hamas? Now they are discussing extend the ceasefire for a few number of hostages. Talks underway to extend Israel-Hamas ceasefire. So what will happen? Exactly what I said to you, when they announced this hostages thing. Hamas will start releasing few hostages every day in exchange of ceasefire. Now the ceasefire would do many things. Number one, the Israeli, as much as they got back of hostages, they will not be in favor of supporting attack no more because we are getting the hostages in a peaceful way. But in fact, they are releasing terrorists who they are going to kill them again. This is how stupid the Israeli civilians. In the same time, if the Israeli lose the reasoning to do the invasion, I'm talking about the civilians, like the population, then the government, they will not have the momentum to continue because they don't have the support no more. So what Hamas is doing is cooling the fire down until the fire stops so they can get away with their crime. And now they are saying, let us extend, and Joe Biden is in favor of that for sure because he's a potato like the rest. Joe Biden is under pressure from those Free Palestine, his party, or the pervert party. So Hamas is using the liberals in USA and in the West. They are pushing for their benefit. The Israeli now, because they saw the hostages are coming, and this is what Netanyahu don't understand. He's stupid. Because seeing the hostages coming is not a victory for Israel as much it is a victory for Hamas. Because what they are doing now, they are going to stop the war. So if we have still 200 hostages and we release to you few every day, let us say 4, and they will start playing games, 3, 4, 5, it's up to what they want. And then we need 6 months to finish all of them, Actually, it's enough for Hamas to keep 50 at the end. They say, you know what, we stop. We have to negotiate again. And then the Israeli will be under pressure of their population. Oh, negotiate with them. We want bring them home, bring them home. Those evil people, terrorists, they knew what they are doing and they knew the weakness of Israel. And this is what the game is. The fire will cool down, and the reasoning for launching attack, which is to prevent Hamas from doing that again, is going to die. So now there's one of two things. If this is talk, it work, and I think it's going to work because those potatoes, Netanyahu and the dumb around him, they are in favor of making themselves, they are doing accomplishment, like it's always about accomplishment. And they will keep saying, no, we want to erase Hamas. No, we will not stop. But after a few months, after a month or two, the blood, the hot blood for justice or for even revenge or the angry ones is going to cool down. And then if Israel will attack again, the international society will go more angry on Israel because, okay, you got your hostages, what do you want? Why you are attacking? Isn't it enough what you did? So the Israeli are doing a very stupid thing with this ceasefire. and everything I said in the previous videos about the plan, which is to make the crime die. You know, like if you study law, some countries they have law. Like if you kill somebody 20 years ago and you've been not caught by the police, the crime charge dropped, which is very weird. You know, like I mean, doesn't matter really how many years you killed the person. In many countries, it does matter because people are stupid. And here is the same. Even though there's no law for it, the Israeli they have a very short memory. They forgot how many kidnapping, how many rape, how many attack, how many even women. They send women and children to attack them, and now they are releasing everybody. So they have a very short memory, and they have a weakness, a weak spot. Like you know, when you go to a fight, uh, the first thing you do, you study your enemy. What is his weakest spot? Let us say you are short, he is tall. Okay, what a short can accomplish against somebody is tall. Well, the short, he can hit him in the balls. The tall, his hand will not be able to go to the balls. He may be able to hit him in the head. So the Hamas is the short one, and they are hitting Israel in the balls. Why? Because simply this is the weakness spot of Israel, hostages. That's why I say Netanyahu is holding the whole nation hostages to save few hostages. How stupid he is. Now, count my words and let us see. Are they going to succeed in extending the the ceasefire? They call it a pause, by the way, not ceasefire. I mean, the funny is how they change the names to make you believe it's not. Very funny and very silly. But he will do it because simply, if he don't, he will have a lot of pressure. Remember, they said they promised only 4 days. Only 4 days, and he will launch attack on Hamas. Well, today, I think today or tomorrow is the last day. That's it. Let us see. Obviously, what's going to happen is not what they say. Potatoes. This is what happened when you have people have the spirit of potatoes, leaders have the spirit of potatoes, and they cry, release our civilians, the babies, they are willing to sacrifice more. Thousands of people will die. Thousands and thousands will die more because of this stupid act. The Israeli, if they have a true leaders, and if the Israeli are smart enough, they should understand it's better if all the hostages never come back than letting those cowards get away, than cleaning the ground from those terrorists, because they will come to you tomorrow, and releasing terrorists will not do anything except fueling them more and getting them more energy and more fire. Every terrorist now will say to himself, why I want to be worried? Let them even arrest him. I go, I stab the person, I kill him. I put my hands up, they cannot kill me because they are Israeli and they are following the law. Very stupid. So I kill, I will not be killed. And then my group, my terrorists, they will kidnap few kids, few women, and they will negotiate. I will be released, and I am a hero. I will have a good salary. I will come back as a hero. People will praise me, and I will have even a salary from the so-called Palestinian government. In case you do not know, everyone is taken by Israel as a prisoner of war, or terrorism, sorry. He have a salary from so-called Palestinian government, which is sponsored by the filthy Prince of Qatar. So what the Israeli doing now? They are sponsoring their enemy. You don't have to agree with me, but this is how I see it. I said that 10 days ago. I said that today. And obviously everything I'm saying, it's coming to be true. Now, tomorrow, this ceasefire supposedly will be end. Is going to be end? I don't think so. Because, the Hamas, they are playing the game of saliva, you know. Let us put the hostages in front of them and they are hungry for them. Say, hey, don't you want them? Hmm? Ceasefire. And the ceasefire will make big difference for Hamas. They will be able to smuggle more weapon. With all those trucks are coming, there's no way any good inspection in the world can really have a good inspection. Those are professional terrorists. The same they were able before to smuggle all those weapons, they will be able to smuggle it now. So all what they are doing, they are refueling ammunition, rockets, bombs, and even getting more fighters released from the Israeli prisoners in the exchange for a bunch of women and children who they will not affect the war or anything. And I know some will say to you, what are you talking about? Bunch of women and children. What if it's your mother? Trust me, even if it's my son there, I will go after the enemy and I will not exchange him. We are talking about war. A life of individual is not what decide a war. It's a nation life. So we are risking the life of millions of Israeli for a bunch of kids and old women. And I say bunch, not to insult, but to tell you how stupid the act is, because they are a bunch, few numbers. They are not even exchanging the soldiers. The soldiers are the one who is at risk, because those are the ones Hamas will be torturing them, killing them, more than anyone. What's happening is disgusting. Biden is just a person he want to make himself. You see, instead of Biden sending the Marines to free the kidnapped American, he is negotiating with Hamas. Many they say to you, why we are even supporting Israel? Because they are donkeys. You are not even supporting Israel. You should go to war because the one who's kidnapped are American. It is the duty of USA to protect its own citizen. If you don't believe me, open the first page in your passport. So the American, instead of going and sending them, if we send the Marines, just 500 Marines, trust me, Hamas, they will do poo-poo in their pants. Just saying we will send 500 Marines. Not 5,000. It is our duty to free our hostages, not by negotiation with the terrorists, because that will not do anything except getting more hostages in the future. By showing terrorists that we will not tolerate any act against us or our friends. You take one of us as a hostage, we will kill 1,000 terrorists from you. This is how leaders act, not by begging for release the hostages, we will release your criminals. What a stupid behavior. What a weird word. Where is the intelligence of people? So let us watch. By tomorrow, we will hear the news. Are they going to extend? I say, I think so, because Netanyahu is a potato, Biden is a potato, and it is the word of potatoes. And this is why there is a song, it's called Potato, Potato, Potatoes. And Hamas, they knew the game. They knew it. This is why they were able to survive all those years, because they are repeating the same game, and the stupid enemies did not learn yet. Are they going to learn? Maybe when Hamas get a nuke, then they will learn that either us or them. Leave your comment and tell me what you think and what you don't think. Thank you.